All right, let's have some real talk. You know that heavy feeling like you're carrying a backpack full of rocks? I'm not talking about last night's pizza or that presentation for tomorrow. No, this weight, it's in our heads. But guess what? It's not all bad. It is trying to help. Stick with me. I want you to imagine a world where that weight is gone. A world where you walk into work feeling like a rock star. You look in that mirror and go, dang, I look good today. You're excited about, well, everything. But first, we got to find out what's making that backpack so heavy. And spoiler alert, it's in our minds. Yep, it's your inner critic. Meet your watchful guardian. A big part of that is in your head, like it's like a helicopter parent, always hovering, making sure everything's perfect or pointing out where things might not be. You ever feel like there's this little security guard in your brain, like there's someone up there always on the lookout, always a little worried? That's what it feels like when that inner critic, the watchful guardian, is in charge. So here's the thing about this inner critic, about this watchful guardian. It's sneaky, but it's not entirely our enemy. It thinks it's doing us a favor, like being an overprotective friend that worries way too much. Yep, that's the watchful guardian. Now, I want you to imagine you're a kid with a kite. You're ready to let it fly. Let it touch the clouds, see where it goes. But the watchful guardian, it's that hand holding onto the kite string, sometimes a bit too tight, and it's afraid to let go of that kite because it's afraid it's going to get lost or get stuck in a tree. In real life, this kite is our dreams, our desires, our ambitions. The watchful guardian's going to whisper to you, this is what it says, play it safe. What if it doesn't work out? Remember what happened last time. People will talk, maybe even laugh, and hey, I get it. The world can be a scary place, but it isn't scary, I think, unless you don't ever let that kite fly. Think about it, to never truly see how high we can soar. So how do you work with that? How do you work with this guardian, not against it? Well, the first step is to acknowledge it. First, you have to realize it's there. Say, hey, I hear you. Thanks for looking out for me. Understand it. Remember, it's just trying to protect us, even if it is a bit misguided sometimes, right? Reassure it. When it goes into overdrive, take a moment, breathe. It's okay. I've got this. And ground yourself. Whenever you feel it holding you back, pause. Feel your feet on the ground. Connect with the precious present. Do some sensory command exercises where you get out of your head and into your senses. Instead, stay curious. Getting frustrated, asking, why am I feeling this isn't going to help? What I want you to do is ask, why am I feeling this, without judgment? What's the real worry here? You see, over time, we can train this guardian, show it that we're capable. That's why we value its protection. I mean, that's why it's there. Sometimes we need to spread our wings. After all, every bird has to leave the nest sometime, right? If you're willing, let's try an exercise right now. I want you to close your eyes. Imagine the kite. Now I want you to picture the watchful guardian. Maybe it looks like that overzealous friend or a worried parent. Tell it, thank you. Okay, today I want to fly a little higher. Okay, feel the release. Feel that freedom. Allow the string to go out and the kite to go higher. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. How was that? Remember, the goal isn't to fight the watchful guardian, but to understand it and work with it. So if this chat really worked for you, If you want to explore more about letting go and soaring high, drop a fly in the comments. Let's take this journey together. Now, I want to thank you for being here, for sharing this time. Remember, you got this, and I'm here cheering you on. Don't let the inner critics boss you around. Let's team up, and I'll show you how to really make this change happen. Till next week, we have one more inner critic to review.